Welcome. A lot of people worry about having enough money for retirement. It's that classic retirement income gap we hear about. But today, we're going to dive into a really powerful strategy that's designed to give you way more control over your financial future.
So let me just start by asking you something straight up. Think about your retirement savings at this very moment. Is that money actually working for you? I mean, is it positioned to really grow? Or is it kind of just sitting there, maybe even losing a little bit of its power every day? Because here's a secret that can completely change how you look at your finances. Getting to a comfortable retirement isn't just about the total amount you stash away. What's really crucial is where that money is positioned and how it's set up to work for you. Honestly, that's the real game changer.
Okay, so let's break down this dilemma that pretty much everyone faces. Most of us park our money in one of two places, right? On one hand, you've got the bank. It feels super safe, secure, you know it's not going to disappear overnight. But with inflation, it's quietly losing its buying power. Then, on the other hand, you've got the market. Huge potential for growth, for sure. But it also comes with that stomach-churning risk of loss. It always feels like this big trade-off between being safe and actually growing your money.
But what if you didn't have to make that choice? I mean, what if there was a way to get all the exciting upside potential of market growth and protect your hard-earned money from those painful market losses? Well, turns out there is. It's called the indexed strategy. And at its heart, it's an approach built to do exactly that, to shield your principal, your base amount of money, while still letting you get a piece of the action when the market has a good run.
Now here's the absolute #1 thing you've got to understand, and this is so important. With this strategy, your money is not in the stock market. Let me say that again. It's not directly invested in stocks or mutual funds, so you're not taking on that direct risk.
So, you're probably asking, okay, if it's not in the market, how does it grow? Great question. Instead of being in the market, its performance is linked to a market index, something like the S&P 500. So you can think of it like you're mirroring the market's performance, but you don't actually have to ride the roller coaster yourself. So let's talk about the good times. It's a really simple two-step deal. When that market index goes up, your account gets credited with interest based on a slice of that gain. Simple as that. You get to enjoy the good years.
That all sounds pretty great, I know. But here it is, the question that's on everybody's mind, right? What happens in a bad year? What happens when the market goes down maybe a lot?
And the answer, and this is the beautiful part, is incredibly simple. You don't lose money from that market downturn. Your principal and all the gains you've made before are locked in. They're protected.
The most important number to remember here is 0. 0%. That's your floor. That's your safety net. In a year when the market index is negative, your return is just 0. You don't go backwards, you just don't gain. And believe me, that makes all the difference in the world.
You see, this completely changes how you build wealth over the long haul. When you take those big losses out of the equation, you're never spending years just trying to claw your way back to even. If the market drops 50%, you need 100% gain just to get your money back. By avoiding those drops, every single gain you make just builds on top of the last one. You're building from a foundation that never, ever goes backward. And that's how you get that steady, predictable growth.
Now, you might be thinking, this sounds amazing, but I don't really have any new money to put into something like this right now. And you know what? That's the best part. This isn't about finding new money to save. It's about taking the money you already have and just making it work smarter and more efficiently by repositioning it.
So, let's talk about where this money might be hiding. We're talking about things like old 401ks from jobs you left years ago, or maybe money that's just sitting in an IRA or a Roth IRA. It could even be extra cash that's in a savings account or a CD earning next to nothing. The idea is just to redirect those existing funds into a strategy that's going to work a whole lot harder for you.
There are really two main ways to put this strategy into action. First, there's the indexed IRA. This is perfect if you like that traditional retirement account feel you already have, but you just want to add that powerful layer of protection and growth we've been talking about. Then there's something called the laser fund. This one is really built for people whose main goal is getting the most tax efficiency possible and having easier access to their money later on.
So what in the world is a laser fund? I know, it sounds like something from a sci-fi movie. But the acronym really tells you everything. Liquid assets, safely earning returns. Essentially, it's a very specific type of life insurance plan, but it's structured in a way that the main goal isn't the death benefit. It's the incredible financial perks, like tax-free growth and the ability to pull out a tax-free income in retirement.
And at the end of the day, that's the whole point, isn't it? The goal is to use this strategy to build up a pile of money that can give you a steady stream of income when you retire. Income that you don't have to pay taxes on. I mean, think about that.
The money you take out is the money you actually get to spend. That is a huge, huge advantage when you're trying to close that income gap. You know, when you strip everything else away, this entire strategy really comes down to just one word: control. It's about giving you control over your risk by protecting you from those market drops. It's about giving you more control over what your income will look like in the future. And really, it's about giving you control over your own financial life.
So, we're going to end right where we started with that exact same question. Now that you've seen how all this works, take another look at your own savings. Is your money really positioned for the future you want? Or is it just sitting there, waiting for you to take control?